Hello and welcome to another Raggy's video. So today's homebrew video. As you can see, I've just been, there we go, emptying out the rosé wine from in there. There we go. A little bit left in the bottom, but sediment city there. And there it is. Look at that. So this is Magnum's medium dry rosé wine kit. And I've got roughly about 22 litres of it. So I bought it from Creative Winemaking. I'm looking on Love Brewing site. So yeah, it's literally about 20 kilos, 20 quid rather for the kit. I'm reading kilos. Makes about, I think it's about 13% it makes. A fruity medium dry rosé wine designed to be served cold. So yeah, so there we are. And yeah, bottled it up today. Gotta be honest, I had some last night and it was as hazy as hell. But it's obviously cleared well overnight. It's the first bottle I poured out was still a bit hazy, to be fair, and then it's cleared itself. So it's amazing sometimes. I mean, I should drink that anyway. I don't care if it's hazy bloody wine. It should clear itself in the bottle. What usually happens is, after a while, all of it all drops down and settles in the bottom, depending on how long you leave it, obviously, and if you leave it upright as well. But yeah, there it is. There's a slight fruity nose on it. I wouldn't say it's anything, it's certainly not bags of abundance of fruity aromas. But 20 quid, and let's think about it, the day and age we're in, 20 quid, the sugar was like 4 quid, so 24 quid. I've got 30 bottles of wine for 24 quid. Oh, I haven't had wine for ages. Oh, bloody hell, that's knockout juice, that is. It's going on holiday with us in March, so it's literally got how many weeks? 4 weeks to mature. And I think in 4 weeks, longer the better. But drinkable now, but certainly longer the better. Does it compare to commercial wines? It's better than the cheap stuff, let's put it that way. Does it compare to the good stuff? Not really, no. No, if I'm being honest, no. But if you want something and you're on a budget and you just like a glass of wine now and again, and you've got the ability to brew, bear in mind, like I say, the longer you leave it. I mean, for a lot of people, they'll chuck a bit of lemonade in there, and the lemonade will fizzy it up a little bit, it'll sweeten it. It's medium dry. Like I say, this is the first tasting, so it's only going to get better once it matures. And by heck, it's got some strength to it. Jesus me. Doesn't taste sugary, so that's one good worry, because the one thing you don't want to do, and that's where using the hydrometer is king, because once the hydrometer goes down to 10, the red line there, 1010, top red line, that means it's fermented. And yeah, it's nice and light. I mean, I would chuck a couple of strawberries in there itself. I mean, it's slightly hazy still there, but looking at the glass, yeah. So, but it will clear. I've seen it before. I've had it before. I've done this, and literally a few weeks later, it's crystal clear, and obviously all the flavours come through rather nicely. So it's good to be back on the home brewing trail. It's been a while since I brewed a wine. I stopped brewing wines because I had the tendency to bloody drink too much at the time, and Yeah, I've done this wine for March and for the summer. So, but I tell you, it's funny, you know, when you don't drink wine for a while, and then you have a glass, the walloping. I've had a sip and I feel walloped. So that's a good thing because yeah, it's a good thing because if you're getting walloped of such an ABV like this, then obviously I'm not used to it anymore. So and I can't drink it like I used to. So that's a good thing. I'm good for that. Ooh. And there's a nice smoothness to it. There's a nice fruitiness to it. Delicate, subtle, delicate. You know, it's not. Sometimes you have to forget that you drink beers and it's big bouncy flavours. So it's like a modern traditional version of a beer, you know, in wine form. All about subtle flavours rather than, you know, intense. And there's a balance, and there's always a balance with all flavours because some people like it, some people hate it. Wow. You know, I poured myself a decent glass so I get the, you know, the feeling of it and see how it goes. It's going to be a good holiday. Because obviously we'll go on holiday and we'll go on holiday and in the evenings we won't go out in the evenings because two of us have got kids so that are going. So you know, I've got my Harry, he's 13, so he's not going to pubs, and one of our friends has been in their young daughter and she won't be going to pubs either. So it'll be a drink at a caravan, and people will probably bring their own beers and we'll just have a laugh, a chinwag, a laugh, and yeah, it should be a good night and well, a good few days away. It's for my wife's birthday we're going away for, so I need to do whatever I can to, you know, 50th this year, so I need to make sure that she has a great time, you know. Getting used to it now. This is where quick reviews, you know, when I do like my quick reviews, you're not having the time to, you know, you're only getting it at the first instance, talking about the beer, or lager or wine, whatever, you know, let it breathe, and then getting your palate used to it as well. It is key. You know, palate's used to it already. Wow, it's got a bit of poke to it. I'll give it that. Like I said, I've done quite a few home brews ready for this holiday. Um, some people will like, some people will not like. You know, can't win them all. I'm not overly fussed one way or the other. As you know, this for most people will be all right on its own. For those that want to weaken it down, like my wife, she'll put lemonade in with it, and yeah, she'll weaken it down more as a spritzer rather than the wine. But it saves money, you know. Think about the maths. Yeah, 30 bottles for 24 quid. Yeah, so round about that anyway. 24 quid. So obviously, the maths is all over the place at the moment. £80 a bottle. So, and you can't fault that. My maths used to be amazing. Yeah, 8 3 is 24. Yeah, fucking hell. 80p a bottle, had the yeah. And tired these days, that's it. I think life makes you tired. And it's warm in the house as well. It's nice to be warm. 15 degrees in February is great. You know, everyone's turning their heating off and all their ours is on at the moment because wife's Nesh. It's going back off again in a minute. Yeah, it's worked. Magnum Rosé, dry rosé wine, the whole Magnum range. Gotta be honest, one of the best ranges of wines. 20 quid, 24 quid, 80p a bottle of wine. It's comparable to a 4 to 5 quid bottle of wine in the shops. It's not comparable to anything higher. No, it isn't. But they've got a Pinot Grigio, medium dry white, medium dry rosé, and then there's the red wine. And would I brew them all again? Yes, I certainly would. And I shall most likely be doing it as well. But yeah, look at that. If I hold it there long enough, do you think I'll get a decent thumbnail off YouTube? Although on thumbnails, I get people emailing me all the time saying you're doing it wrong, And probably I'm doing it wrong, but you know. I mean, I found out today something that just blew my mind. Somebody who's got a YouTube channel, who's pretty savvy, is earning 6,000 quid a month off YouTube, off social medias. And that's like, Jesus Christ. I mean, the effort I put into social media and, you know, yeah, let's put it that way. Let's put it this way. Buys a beer kit once a month. And that's it, yeah. And yeah, it blows my mind. Obviously, they're being watched by and followed by a hell of a lot of people. But it just goes to show you why some of these YouTube stars are fucking millionaires now. Because, wow, that much money a month. I could retire from gardening and just do the beer thing. As it is. Yeah, I'll be gardening till I fucking die at this rate, but there you go. Hey. Probably not a good thing to drink all day long though. You know, get up in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, start reviewing beers. I don't think I could do that. I couldn't stomach it, to be honest. I mean, you swirl it round, it's got nice legs, so it's like a film as you swirl it. So, plenty of different reviews coming to the channel soon, you'll see them when they come. But yeah, make your own wine for 80p a bottle. So, would I drink it again? Hell yes. It got better as it went down. It actually got more flavourful. And now I'm getting hints of strawberry, raspberries coming through. So, just goes to show you. I'm well happy with that. I am. You know, it's turned out well. I was a bit worried that they weren't going to clear at one stage. But it's turned out well. Against other wines that I've had, homebrew, a good 4.3 out of 5. Yeah. If you're going to give it a score. Doesn't really matter about scores anyway. But well worth doing. If you're thinking about it, it's well worth doing. Cheers all.